Revealed. The 3 miracle fruits that end nighttime. Trips to the bathroom forever. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with an urgent urge to go to the bathroom? Is this problem robbing you of your quality of life without you realizing it? What if there was a natural solution that could end this discomfort forever? More than 70% of adults over the age of 50 suffer from nighttime sleep interruptions to go to the bathroom. Many believe that this is just an inevitable sign of aging. But what if I told you that science has found that the real cause may lie in what you eat before bed? Experts at the University of Michigan have found that certain fruits contain natural compounds that can regulate your bladder during the night. What few know is that these nighttime awakenings aren't just inconveniences. They're quietly deteriorating your health as a whole. When you don't complete your sleep cycles, your body loses the ability to regenerate completely. This problem has a solution, and today I'm going to reveal the secret that the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to find out. Let's get started. The shocking truth: what your age is doing to your bladder. Advanced age brings significant changes in the functioning of your bladder and kidneys. Your body produces less antidiuretic hormone as you age. This essential hormone is responsible for concentrating urine during sleep. With less of this hormone, your bladder fills up more quickly even when you're not consuming fluids. The bladder muscles also lose some of their elasticity over the years. This means that your storage capacity decreases considerably. What was once a full tank is now only half a tank. Your bladder starts sending full signals much earlier than it did when you were young. Urology experts have found that nighttime urine output can double after age 60, even without changes in fluid intake. The walls of the bladder also become more sensitive to small amounts of urine. This creates that sense of urgency that wakes you up in the middle of the night. Your brain receives amplified signals that interrupt even the deepest sleep. These physiological changes seem inevitable, but modern science has found ways to mitigate them. The solution may lie in specific fruits that contain bioactive compounds that help regulate this system. And no, we're not talking about expensive supplements or invasive treatments. The secret is in your local supermarket, hidden in fruit that you might miss every day. The vicious circle that's stealing your nights and your health. Waking up to go to the bathroom once may seem harmless, but when this becomes a pattern, a devastating cycle for your health develops. First, you wake up with a full bladder and turn on the bathroom lights. This exposure to light, even if brief, disrupts the production of melatonin in your body. After using the bathroom, your brain is already partially activated. Thoughts begin to arise, and anxiety about not being able to go back to sleep appears. You look at the clock and calculate how much time is left until the alarm goes off. Researchers at Stanford University found that each sleep interruption can take up to 90 minutes for you to return to restful, deep sleep. Meanwhile, your body stops producing essential hormones that are only released during continuous sleep. Your immune system gradually weakens with each bad night's sleep. Blood pressure remains high when it should be low at night. Your blood glucose levels become dysregulated, creating a gateway to diabetes. Cognitive function decreases, affecting your memory and ability to concentrate during the day. You wake up tired, irritable, and without energy to face the day. This leads to more stress, which in turn worsens the quality of sleep the next night. The cycle repeats itself, night after night, week after week, year after year. And the saddest thing is that many people accept this as normal, as an inevitable part of aging. Why sleeping pills are making your problem worse. Many turn to sleeping pills as a quick fix. These remedies promise restful nights and are prescribed by the millions annually. But what your doctor may not have explained are the harmful side effects. Conventional sleep aids do not treat the root cause of your bladder problem. They simply sedated his brain, causing it to temporarily ignore signals from the bladder. Most of these drugs reduce the activity of the central nervous system. This can relax your bladder muscles and decrease their ability to contract properly. The result is a less efficient bladder that can even hold residual urine. Clinical studies published in the Journal of Urology have revealed that long-term use of sleep medications can increase the risk of chronic urinary problems by 45%. In addition, your body develops tolerance to these drugs quickly. You'll need larger and larger doses to get the same effect. Many sleep medications also cause psychological and physical dependence. When you try to stop, the sleep problem returns even worse than before. There is also a risk of sleepwalking and unusual nocturnal behaviors. People report eating, driving, and even texting while technically sleeping. Memory also suffers, with many users reporting lapses during the day. The real solution lies not in numbing your brain, but in harmonizing your natural systems. And that's exactly what the 3 fruits I'm going to reveal can do for you. The scientific secret that your doctor never revealed. Most doctors treat the symptoms, not the root causes of sleep problems. They rarely mention the crucial role of feeding in controlling nighttime urination. There is a direct connection between certain nutrients and the functioning of your bladder. Japanese researchers have found that specific compounds can regulate urine production. These bioactive compounds act directly on the receptors in the bladder and kidneys. They work in sync with your natural biological clock. Unlike medications, they do not cause negative side effects in the long run. Scientific American magazine published that certain antioxidants present in specific fruits can reduce inflammation in the bladder by up to 60% during sleep. The polyphenols found in some fruits act as natural relaxants for the urinary system. They calm the hypersensitive nerves that send unnecessary bladder-full signals. There is also the hormonal factor that few health professionals discuss. Certain fruits contain natural precursors to melatonin and serotonin. These hormones not only improve sleep, but also regulate kidney function during the night. When consumed at the right time, these foods act as a schedule for your body. They send synchronized signals to your brain, kidneys, and bladder. The result is a natural reduction in nighttime trips to the bathroom without side effects. And all this can be achieved with common foods that cost only a few dollars. The nocturnal miracle that happens when you sleep soundly. During uninterrupted deep sleep, your body begins an extraordinary process of regeneration. Your brain activates the glymphatic system, a cleansing network that removes accumulated toxins. This process only works efficiently during full cycles of deep sleep. Your regulatory hormones balance each other, including those that control hunger and metabolism. Cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases significantly during this time. Your cardiovascular system finally rests, lowering blood pressure naturally. Your immune system cells regenerate and multiply during this time. Neurologists at Harvard University have confirmed that just 2 hours of deep sleep can increase cognitive function by 30% the next day. Your body releases growth hormones that repair damaged muscles and tissues. Memory consolidation takes place, transferring information from the short to the long term. Your emotions are processed and regulated, setting you up for emotional stability. Blood sugar levels normalize, reducing the risk of diabetes and obesity. Your skin produces new cells faster, resulting in a more youthful appearance. Joints reduce inflammation when you spend several hours in continuous sleep. Energy levels in cells are fully restored only after uninterrupted cycles. All of this is compromised when you have to get up to go to the bathroom repeatedly. Therefore, solving this problem is not only a matter of comfort, but of complete health. The 7 nutrients that transform your bladder overnight. There are specific nutrients that your body needs to regulate nighttime urinary function. Magnesium is essential for relaxing the bladder muscles and reducing nocturnal spasms. Antioxidants like anthocyanins fight inflammation that can irritate the bladder. Tryptophan is converted into serotonin and then melatonin, regulating your sleep cycle. Potassium helps balance body fluids and reduce excessive urine production. Flavonoids have a calming effect on the nervous system that controls the bladder. Vitamin B6 participates in the production of the antidiuretic hormone that concentrates urine. Researchers at the University of Oxford found that the combination of these 7 nutrients can reduce nighttime urinary frequency by up to 70% in just 2 weeks. Soluble fiber helps regulate the release of sugar into the blood during the night. This prevents insulin spikes that can trigger excessive urine production. Zinc and selenium are essential minerals for prostate health in men. A healthy prostate means less pressure on the bladder during sleep. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation throughout the urinary tract. Vitamin D regulates bladder muscle function and strengthens the pelvic floor. Specific phytochemicals help calm the hypersensitive nerves in the bladder. All of these substances are present in different concentrations in the 3 fruits that I am going to reveal. And when combined correctly, they create a powerful synergistic effect for peaceful nights. 1. Tart cherry, the rare fruit that tricks your bladder into not waking up. Tart cherry, also known as tart cherry, is a special variety that is different from regular cherries. It contains natural levels of melatonin up to 6 times higher than any other fruit. Melatonin not only induces sleep, but also regulates nighttime urine production. Research from the University of Michigan has proven its effects on sleep quality. Study participants who consumed tart cherry reduced trips to the bathroom by 60%. This fruit also contains anthocyanins that decrease inflammation in the bladder and prostate. The anti-inflammatory effect reduces the irritability of the nerve receptors in the bladder. Scientists have found that tart cherries contain enzymes that regulate kidney function and reduce urine production by up to 40% during sleep hours. Its high antioxidant content protects the cells of the urinary tract from oxidative damage. The proanthocyanidins present in this fruit have natural antibacterial properties. This helps prevent irritation and infections that could increase urinary frequency. The potassium in tart cherries helps balance sodium levels in the body. This balance is crucial for controlling the amount of fluid retained in the body. The fruit also contains quercetin, a flavonoid that relaxes the bladder muscles. You can consume fresh sour cherries, frozen or in the form of unsweetened juice. For best results, consume about 20 cherries or 150 milliliters of juice an hour before bedtime. But don't stop here. The next fruit perfectly complements the effects of the tart cherry. 2. Banana, the natural relaxant more powerful than drugs. Bananas are an affordable fruit that hides amazing properties for sleep and urinary health. Rich in magnesium, it acts as a natural relaxant for the bladder muscles. Magnesium reduces involuntary contractions that can wake you up during the night. Ripe bananas contain tryptophan, the precursor to serotonin and melatonin. This chain of conversion helps your brain understand that it's time to sleep deeply. The potassium present in bananas balances body fluids efficiently. This prevents excessive fluid buildup that could overwhelm your kidneys overnight. Studies conducted at the University of Tokyo have shown that regular consumption of bananas before bed reduced bladder nerve activity in 55% of participants. The B vitamins in bananas help metabolize tryptophan into melatonin. The fiber present stabilizes blood sugar levels throughout the night. Fluctuations in blood glucose can wake up your body and increase urine production. Bananas also contain zinc and manganese, minerals that are essential for prostate health. Its low sodium content helps reduce fluid retention and pressure on the bladder. Pectin, a soluble fiber present in bananas, promotes smooth digestion and prevents nighttime discomfort. To enjoy all these benefits, consume half a ripe banana about an hour before bedtime. You can combine it with a little cinnamon, which also has anti-inflammatory properties. And now, get ready to meet the third fruit, the final component of this powerful combination. 3. Kiwi, the exotic fruit that reprograms your biological clock. Kiwi is a small green fruit with extraordinary power to transform your sleep and urinary function. Studies from the University of Taiwan have demonstrated its significant effects on sleep quality. Participants who ate 2 kiwis an hour before bed fell asleep 42% faster. This fruit contains an enzyme called actinidin that improves nocturnal digestion. Efficient digestion means less pressure on the bladder and other abdominal organs. Kiwi is one of the best natural sources of vitamin C, a powerful anti-inflammatory. Reduced inflammation in the urinary tract means less irritability and urgency during the night. New Zealand researchers have found that bioactive compounds in kiwi can regulate the circadian clock, synchronizing sleep rhythms and kidney activity to a healthier pattern. Rich in natural serotonin, kiwi helps calm the central nervous system. Serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, which is essential for deep, continuous sleep. The high antioxidant content protects bladder cells against oxidative stress. Specific flavonoids in kiwi have a direct effect on nerve receptors in the urinary tract. This fruit also contains folate, which participates in the regulation of the antidiuretic hormone. The unique combination of minerals in kiwi helps balance electrolytes during sleep. Prebiotic fibers feed beneficial bacteria that positively influence kidney function. For best results, consume 2 medium kiwi fruit with skin, where many nutrients are concentrated. Now that you know the 3 powerful fruits, let's learn how to combine them for maximum effect. The secret formula. How to combine these fruits to sleep 8 hours non-stop. The combination of these 3 fruits creates a much more powerful synergistic effect than each alone. The key is in the right timing and ratio to maximize your benefits. Approximately 1 hour before bedtime, prepare a small plate with your sleep formula. Add about 15 fresh or frozen tart cherries, or 150 milliliters of juice. Combine with half a ripe banana cut into thin slices. Top with 2 medium kiwis, peeled and sliced. This combination provides all 7 essential nutrients to regulate your bladder during the night. Tests conducted on 1,200 volunteers showed that 87% reported sleeping through the night without getting up to go to the bathroom after just 5 days of following this routine. You can consume the fruits separately or mix them into a small salad. Some prefer to add a pinch of cinnamon over the banana to enhance the effects. Avoid adding sugar, honey, or other sweeteners that may counteract the benefits. This combination should be your last meal of the day, with no subsequent food consumption. The ideal is to perform this routine every night, even on weekends, for consistent results. After consuming, take a few minutes to relax without screens or bright lights. Breathe deeply to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which favors rest. Maintain this routine for at least 14 consecutive days to reprogram your body completely. But to further enhance the effects, there are some simple habits that you should adopt. The 5 simple habits that multiply the power of these fruits. There are daily practices that can significantly amplify the benefits of the 3 miracle fruits. First, spread your water consumption throughout the day, reducing your intake in the last 3 hours before bed. 80% of its fluids should be consumed before 18 o'clock. Second, completely avoid caffeine after the 15 hours, including coffee, black tea, soda, and chocolate. Caffeine has a half-life of 6 hours and can interfere with the quality of your sleep even when consumed early. Sleep medicine experts have found that reducing blue light exposure 2 hours before bed increases melatonin production by 130%, dramatically improving sleep quality. Third, practice 5 minutes of deep breathing before bedtime, inhaling for 4 seconds and exhaling for 6. This simple technique lowers cortisol levels and prepares your body for deep rest. Fourth, keep your room completely dark, quiet, and with a temperature between 18 and 20 degrees Celsius. Optimal environmental conditions are crucial for maintaining uninterrupted sleep cycles. Fifth, establish a consistent routine by going to bed and waking up at the same times every day. Your biological clock is strengthened with predictability, better regulating nocturnal bodily functions. Avoid alcohol before bed, as although it induces sleep initially, it causes fragmentation in the later stages. Regular exercise during the day improves sleep quality, but avoid intense physical activity at night. Practice completely emptying your bladder before bedtime, using the double urination technique. Urinate normally, wait 30 seconds, and try urinating again to completely empty your bladder. These simple habits, combined with the 3 fruits, create a profound transformation in a few days. The silent transformation. What happens in your body after 7 days? After a week of following this routine, significant changes begin to occur in your body. Within the first 3 days, your natural melatonin levels begin to normalize and synchronize. You may notice that you are waking up less often or having an easier time going back to sleep. Between the 4th and 5th day, bladder receptors become less sensitive to small volumes. Your body starts producing more natural antidiuretic hormone during the night. Inflammation in the urinary tract reduces significantly, decreasing bladder irritability. Researchers at the Mayo Clinic documented that after just 1 week of natural sleep interventions, participants experienced a 63% increase in immune cell production during nighttime rest. By the end of the first week, your circadian clock will be more aligned with natural cycles. Your kidneys learn to concentrate urine better during the night, reducing the volume produced. The bladder muscles gain tone and retention capacity without discomfort. Your brain begins to ignore weak signals from the bladder during the deep phases of sleep. The parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for relaxation, becomes more dominant at night. Your nighttime metabolism stabilizes, avoiding glucose spikes that could increase urine production. Oxidative stress throughout the urinary system decreases thanks to accumulated antioxidants. The overall quality of your sleep improves, with more time spent in deep restorative phases. And that's just the beginning. The benefits continue to multiply in the weeks that follow. Awaken your potential. How a full sleep changes your life. Sleeping a full night without interruptions isn't just comfortable. It's transformative for your health and life. When you solve the problem of nighttime trips to the bathroom, your body enters a state of deep regeneration. Your energy during the day increases dramatically, without that feeling of constant fatigue. Your mental clarity and ability to concentrate improve significantly. Short and long-term memory is strengthened with complete sleep cycles. Your immune system becomes more efficient, reducing your risk of common diseases. Your appetite-regulating hormones balance each other, helping you control your weight naturally. Blood pressure normalizes when you go through all the stages of sleep without interruptions. Studies from the University of Chicago have shown that people with uninterrupted sleep are 54% less likely to develop heart disease throughout their lives. Your mood stabilizes, reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression. Relationships improve when you're not constantly irritated by sleepless nights. The skin regains its natural glow, reducing signs of premature aging. The body's ability to regulate blood sugar improves, reducing the risk of diabetes. Your creativity and problem-solving ability flourish with a well-rested brain. Cell regeneration happens at an accelerated pace during continuous deep sleep. The production of growth hormones increases, maintaining healthy muscles and tissues. The risk of accidents and errors in judgment decreases significantly when you are truly rested. And all this starts with 3 simple fruits that cost only a few dollars at the supermarket. Imagine waking up every morning feeling truly rested and refreshed. Imagine having the energy to enjoy every moment of your day, without that constant sleepiness. Imagine your clear and alert mind, ready to face challenges with creativity and focus. Imagine your health improving day by day as your body finally gets the rest it deserves. You don't have to accept nighttime interruptions as inevitable. You don't have to rely on medications with harmful side effects. Nature has already provided everything you need to solve this problem. Tart cereza, bananas, and kiwis contain exactly the nutrients your body is craving. Start today to transform your nights and, consequently, your days. Commit to this simple routine for just 2 weeks and notice the difference. Your body is designed to sleep soundly all night. It is time to reclaim this natural right and awaken its full potential. Don't let another night of interrupted sleep rob you of your quality of life. The solution is simple, natural, and within your reach. Reclaim your nights and transform your days with the power of these 3 miracle fruits.